The Speaker of the Cross River State House of Assembly has been impeached by 17 members of the House over allegations of misappropriation of funds. Hi, welcome to What's Happening. These are the top 10 stories. Minister of Information and National Orientation Muhammad Idris says the first anniversary of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's administration will be low-key. Idris made this known at the ministerial press briefing Wednesday in Abuja. According to him, the move aligns with Tinubu's desire to serve the country and efficiently use resources for the good of all Nigerians. The minister said the celebration is going to focus on sectoral debates instead of the usual celebrations. He said the debates would be focused on 8 key sectors of government and that ministers will be delegated to speak on different sectors. It is not clear if the government intends to hold a ceremony on 12th of June, the day officially recognized as Democracy Day. At number 2, the Speaker of the Cross River State House of Assembly has been impeached by 17 members of the House over allegations of misappropriation of funds. The impeachment motion was moved by Honorable Effiom Ekarika, representing Calabar South Constituency, and seconded by Honorable Omang Charles Omang, representing Bekwarra State Constituency. Right Honorable Elveret Ayambem was elected Speaker of the 10th Cross River State House of Assembly in June 2023. Ayambem represents Effiom 2 State Constituency. Teesside University in the UK has expelled several Nigerian students and initiated a deportation over unpaid fees, citing compliance with UK immigration regulations. The university explained that it had no choice but to enforce these measures as non-payment of fees constitutes a breach of visa sponsorship rules. Efforts were reportedly made to assist the affected students through bespoke payment plans. However, many of the expelled students protested outside the campus of the institution, accusing the university of being heartless and unfair. The Teesside University students have said the devaluation of the naira has made it difficult for them to pay their tuition fees, leading to a breach of visa sponsorship requirements. As a result, some students have been blocked from their studies, reported to the Home Office, and ordered to leave the UK. The university claims it has no choice but to take this action, citing strict external regulations. At number 4, the Borno State Police Command has announced the mourning of its slain Divisional Police Officer, DPO SP Pius Sunday, who was killed by the Islamic State of West Africa Province ISWAP terrorists while responding to a distress call at its duty post in New Marte local government area of the state. The Commissioner of Police, CP Yusufu Muhammad Lawal, expressed heartfelt condolences to the family of the bereaved. In a statement Wednesday in Maiduguri, the command spokesman, ASP Nahum Daso, said the incident occurred on the 20th of May 2024 at about 9:09 p.m. when the DPO of Marte Division received a complaint from one Adam Abacha that some unknown gunmen numbering about 6 invaded his house and attempted to abduct him. The DPO, Pius Sunday, mobilized his men to the scene. Sadly, the team was ambushed. The DPO was fatally wounded and one Inspector Sani Murtala was brushed by a bullet on his thigh. At number 5, the Senate has asked the federal government to make provision for a special intervention fund for the maintenance of transmission lines in the country. This follows the recent incidents of vandalization along the Jos-Gombe 330 kV transmission line, which has resulted in severe disruptions to power supply affecting 7 states in the Northeast Zone. The motion was sponsored by Senator Manu Haruna, representing Taraba Central, of the urgent need to address the vandalization of transmission lines of the Transmission Company of Nigeria (TCN) in the zone. In his argument, Senator Shoaibu Lau asserted that the Mambila Hydro project is non-existent, describing it as a dubious process. According to him, a special committee should be constituted by the Senate to investigate the procurement and expenditure so far. At number 6, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has approved the appointment of Assistant Corps Marshal Muhammad Shehu as the Corps Marshal and Chief Executive Officer of the Federal Road Safety Commission, FRSC. Shehu replaces Dauda Libiu, who has been acting as the Corps Marshal of the FRSC since the retirement of the last substantive Corps Marshal, Boboye Oyeyemi, in 2023. According to a statement by the Director of Information in the Office of the Secretary to the Government of the Federation, Segun Imohiosen, on Wednesday, the appointment is for an initial period of 4 years with effect from May 20th, 2024, in accordance with the relevant provisions of the Act establishing the Corps. At number 7, police operatives in Lagos State have arrested a man, Chimereze Chinedu, for allegedly defrauding a Thai citizen to the tune of $216,000 and 30 million naira, respectively. Disclosing this in a statement Tuesday via his X-handle, the State Police Public Relations Officer, Benjamin Udein, said the suspect promised to supply his victim with 37 tricycles, which he valued at $216,000. In a move to further extort money from his victim, the suspect was said to have forged letters from the State Criminal Investigation Department to lure his victim into believing that the tricycles were seized by the police. According to Udein, the suspect allegedly used the forged documents to obtain another sum of 30 million naira from the victim to secure the release of the seized tricycles. He added that efforts are ongoing to apprehend other accomplices of the suspect, while stressing the command's commitment to combating internet fraud. At number 8, the tax evasion case involving Binance Holdings Limited and its executives has been stalled at the Federal High Court Abuja after their staff, Tigran Gambarian, failed to show up in court. Gambarian, a top Binance executive, was billed to appear in court for arraignment after he was served with the charges leveled against him by the Federal Inland Revenue Service, FIRS. The company was sued by the FIRS for tax evasion alongside officials of the company, Gambarian and Nadeem Anjarwala, who fled the country on March 22, 2024. Binance is facing a 4-count charge after being accused of failing to register with the FIRS to pay all relevant taxes administered by the service. At number 9, the leaders of Norway, Ireland and Spain Wednesday said they will recognize Palestine as an independent state in the interest of peace in the Middle East. Jonas Støre, Norway's prime minister, said a two-state resolution was also in Israel's best interest. Støre, who spoke Wednesday, added that Norway's formal recognition of Palestine as a state will be made on May 28, 2024. Spain's Prime Minister, Pedro Sanchez, also slated May 28th as the date when the country's Council of Ministers would recognize an independent Palestinian state. Sanchez accused Israel's Prime Minister, Benjamin Netanyahu, of putting the two-state solution in danger with its policy of pain and destruction in Gaza, adding that Spain's recognition is a decision for peace, for justice, and coherence. And at number 10, Chad's Prime Minister and opposition leader, Success Masra, has resigned following the confirmation of interim President Mahamat Idris Deby as the winner of the May 6 presidential election. Deby won the May 6 presidential vote with 61% of the ballot, according to final results, and is due to be sworn in at an investiture ceremony on Thursday in the capital, N'Djamena. He was proclaimed transitional president in April 2021 by a junta of 15 generals after his father, who was iron-fisted President Idris Deby Itno, had been shot dead by rebels after 30 years in power. Masra, once a fierce Deby opponent before becoming prime minister 4 months ago, won 18.5% of the vote but contested the results. And that's it on What's Happening. Thanks for watching.